my Hollywood crushes, dog. Another one of my Hollywood crushes, dog. Viola Davis. And this is actually kind of dope. Seems like she's on a roll right now, even though I know they canceled First Wives, First Lady?
First Ladies.
First Ladies. Um I didn't watch it, but I don't know if that show was supposed to make it. I'm just throwing that out.
I mean, it was they were episodes of the lives of
Right. The first,
the
yeah.
first ladies, and I think they just honestly I think they just ran out. I think they couldn't even come up with more content
With more
because
content.
right, because I mean you know the
Some of that
story
stuff
that
is probably you're protected too.
yes, that's what I was going to say. Some of that stuff, some stuff probably happened with other first ladies, and then they went digging, and they was and the Secret Service like, hey, no, no,
Yeah.
cancel that. You can
Yeah.
go ahead and cancel that show.
Crazy. But yeah, so Viola Davis is set to star in the Hunger Games prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, as the head game maker. Uh, she's headed to Pan Am as the head game maker. The Lionsgate movie is based on the 2020 book of the same name, which takes place decades before the adventures of Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games. The prequel story is focused on the 18-year-old Snow, who eventually becomes the tyrannical leader of the dystopia known as Pan Am. I wonder how they got that from America to Pan Am. That's weird. In the Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes, he's chosen to be mentor during the 10th Hunger Games, a televised event in which teenagers are chosen via lottery to fight to the death. Davis, who is playing Volumnia Gaul, the mastermind of the diabolical team deathmatch, will star opposite Tim Blythe as young Coriolanus Snow, Rachel Zegler as tribute Lucy Gray Baird, Hunter Schafer as Snow's cousin and confident Tigress Snow, and oh man, Peter Dinklage as the Academy Dean Casca High Button. Oh Pete, oh Dink, my guy Peter Dink. The film's elevated by their exceptional casting, and we are thrilled to be continuing the tradition with Viola Davis as Volumnia Gaul. Her formidable and powerful presence will add layers of complexity and menace to the story, said Nathan Kane, president of Lionsgate Motion Pictures. What are we? Are you a fan of
Of course, I am. So,
Pay Tribute and everything?
yes, all that. So I just so happened to come across this book in
Okay.
the bookstore, and I was like, yo, when did this come out? Yo, like, because I mean, I read all the Hunger Game books before I even saw the movie. So to see, and this is probably one of the only like book to
Adaptation.
movie adaptation that follows the book to the T.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no change. Like the book is the script. So when I saw this book, I was like, when did another one come out? And then just to find out that this is the prequel. So yes, I am hella excited to see that
Uh-oh.
she is going to be in this because look,
Mika,
I'm gonna
watch
go
something, y'all. She know.
look. Wait, hold on. Don't do me like that. I'm just saying. I love like even now to this day. I will if Hunger Games come on TV, I'm
You
on
watch.
it. I'm
Oh,
watching
Katniss
it.
Everdeen.
Yeah, because I mean, it like I said, it's just one of those movies that I mean, if you read the books, you know what's
Mm,
gonna happen. You know what happens.
right.
Of course, I knew when Rue was gonna die, like all that stuff. So yes, to see Viola Davis playing the game master, like
Yeah.
in this, yes, I'm here for it. I am here for it. However, why they keep putting my girl in all these villainous situations?
Um.
I mean, she played a role perfectly, and I
Yeah.
get it. It's from Suicide Squad.
Right. Well, I was just going. I mean, she has that demeanor, not like angry black woman demeanor, but she looks like she'll whoop your ass. You know
Right.
what I'm
Like I
saying?
don't take no
So,
shit from nobody.
right. I don't nobody, but she also has that loving side. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Thinking I'm
like her as
loving
an
this
actor.
character.
Yeah, because she's very dynamic. Her from her look to her style, um, the character she picked. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even this is Antoine Fisher's mama.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That was like the first time I remember seeing her. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
Sometimes she looks young, sometimes she looks like she's ageless. You know what I'm saying? When I say
This
that,
is
meaning
true.
she can
No.
slide up and down the scale. I don't know how she does it. You know what I'm saying? Ma Rainey's bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like she
What's the fences? She looked like
fences.
they aged her in that
Right. Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. So she's dynamic, man. I'm a big fan of Viola Davis. I can't wait to see Warrior Queen. I think that's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be dope.
Um, but yeah, I'm with it, man, and it's got Peter Dinklage in it. You know what I mean? I mean,
You know
what
what?
more can I do? I mean, the man, the myth himself,
I
Peter
can't.
Dinklage.
I can't.
I am Peter Dinklage. Like I'm just saying, like them two getting together, you know it's gonna do. We in for a ride, man. And this is a movie, so you
And
know I'm pretty
it's being directed by the director who did the other three
other three, so
movies.
that's good. So it's just gonna fall in line. Sometimes
Right.
I'll be thinking, prequels, but then they ended. Well, I ain't gonna say they ended it good. I kind of didn't like the ending of Hunger Games too much because
Mm-hmm.
was that one book or was it two books
No, it's one book, but they made it into two films
into two
because
films?
that's how long.
The book
And that
was
the book wasn't even honestly the book wasn't even that long, but
had a lot in it.
it just had a lot of material in it to
Yeah.
the point where they had to make it into two. They had to make it into two movies. They
Mm.
had to.
And that damn Peter, man, like couldn't catch a break.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Couldn't catch a
But
break.
the way it ended in the movie is the way
Mm.
it ends in the book.
In the book.
Like that's why I said that's why I love this franchise so much. Is
Mm.
because it never strayed away from the books.
Right. Well, this is what I'm looking at when it comes to this film. We know it's a big, huge franchise, but the thing is, and when Hunger Games came out, it started a whole trend of movies. A lot of these YA movies start popping up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if this is a moneymaker again. Can they get lightning in a bottle, make the trend come back up? Because we got a lot of good films because of the Hunger Games when it comes to that genre of, that subset genre with the YA films and stuff like that. We got what shit? Would Twilight be the one that jumped it off?
I want to say Twilight is the one that started
Twilight might
it.
have, but Hunger Games kind of finished
It
it off
like
like
Hunger Games took it to a whole nother level.
level, yeah. So you got
Like Twilight
Twilight,
is
Hunger
cool,
Games.
but Hunger Games took it to a whole nother level.
What was the other one? Because they all be in these dystopian futures and stuff like that. What was
Oh,
it? Yep, Divergent. Divergent.
Divergent.
Yep, you
Yes,
had Divergent.
which is also a good series too, but never,
Mm. Did you watch?
I think I saw the first two, I
Uh
want to
huh.
say, and that was it.
That was it. I watched all of them. I thought it was good. I didn't think they were good enough to go up against Hunger Games. I think
Mm-mm.
like they put money into it up until a certain point, and then it was like, all right, we ain't giving y'all no more money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I thought they was pretty decent, especially for those, like I said, that subset genre of films. But the question is, do you think that this was started off again? Like we'll get more like. I mean, I see we got Peter Jackson coming back as far as the TV show, Peter Jackson and the Olympians.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh,
will we
that's
get
another one.
right? Because I'm like, I don't know why ain't nobody tapped in yet. To me, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys is like wide open to just destroy theaters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't know who owns the property rights, or if it's Peter Pan might just be open anyway. I think anybody can, kind of like how Winnie the Pooh is right now. Like I think anybody can touch it and do anything with it. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm Disney, I'm doing something. If I'm Peacock or an NBC or whoever, like I would try my best to come up with some type of Peter Pan and the Lost Boys uh series or movie. I read it was a book, and it was about Peter Pan, but it was like dark. Because Peter Pan, even if you just read the regular books, it's dark anyway.
Right, right, right. That's what I was gonna say. Like the most of our childhood classics are dark as
Yeah.
hell.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, give us that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Give us that gritty,
because
the original Grimm fairy tale
right,
version of
because the
it.
thing is, we've all grown. You know what I'm saying? I don't even the kids don't even know who Peter Pan is now.
Facts.
At least I don't think they do.
No,
When I
because
was coming up, Peter Pan was everywhere.
right, Disney. He.
Disney,
I
Hook.
mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Hook. Yeah, I was gonna say Hook.
The
you
cartoon.
had Jake and the Neverland Pirates
Yep, Jake and
who
yeah,
ran
all
in
of that. Yeah, yeah.
who often ran into Peter Pan. But you asked a kid right now,
Tinkerbell,
who's
you
Peter
had the
Pan?
Tinkerbell cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Right.
always something associated with Peter Pan. I
Yep.
remember growing up. So yeah, I think Peter Pan is a franchise that I would just jump into wholeheartedly and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it, you can always get new Lost Boys. That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know, spoiler alert, he was killing them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. They
They don't know the story,
don't know the story. Yeah. But
he was kidnapping
he
kids.
was
Like
kidnapping kids, and then if they didn't comply, he would kill them.
yeah, he was like, you don't want to be young forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna make sure you're young forever. He would kill them. He was and that's what I'm saying. I would love to see because Peter Pan is not a good guy.
Mm-mm.
He's not a good guy. He was kidnapping kids. And you know what I'm saying? I know it was, they do the swashbuckling, him and Captain Hook and all of this, that, and the third. But I would love to see like because it's been plays on like Captain Hook and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. To me, I would make Captain Hook, him and Peter Pan was friends. They ended up getting lost in Neverland. Captain Hook grew up, Peter Pan didn't. That's the reason why
Oh,
they butt heads.
yeah.
That's what I would do.
Oh, that was a prequel
A prequel. And all of those pirates are lost boys who came in with, you know what I'm saying?
and got away.
And got away.
And
Yeah.
got away.
Yeah. And since
That
they grew up and they old, they can't fly no more. They can't use the fairy dust. They,
because
you
they
know what
don't
I'm saying?
believe. They
They
don't
don't
believe.
believe it's all grounded in reality. So I would do that. That's what I would do.
Oh, that would
Whether
be a
it's a
good
movie,
prequel.
yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah,
But
that would be a good prequel. Like they end like they end up in Neverland because they shipwreck or something like that, and
right, yeah,
Captain Hook builds a whole new. He builds the Jolly Roger because he's trying to get he's trying to get back
trying to
home,
get back home.
but he realizes that he can't never leave, and
Yep,
then Peter Pan comes across Tinkerbell and the fairies, and he kills all of them except for
yeah.
Tinkerbell.
Don't forget the Indians too. The Indians was that
Oh
like
yeah, that's
it's
right.
so
That's
much. It's
right.
so many things that they can play with in you know what I'm saying when doing that movie. It's a lot of things that they can
Yeah,
play with. From
yeah.
the crocodile, Captain Hook and the pirates, the Indians, the Lost Boys. Um, if they want to take it all the way up until when he go and get Wendy and um, what's her little what was the brother's name? I can't even think of the brother's
Michael
name.
and I can't think of the other brother's
Yeah,
name.
I can't think of the brother. But you know what
But
I'm saying? Like it's a lot that they can
make it a
do.
horror movie.
Or yeah, just dark. It don't have to necessarily be horror. Just a dark, you know what I'm saying, dark tone, things like that. I think they can do that, man. I think that'd be dope.
He'd be like you have to stay here with me forever. And then Wendy's like,
Just make him creepy. He a creepy
yeah,
dude.
you have to be like you have to stay with me. You have to stay here with me forever,
Right.
just like everyone else. And then like Wendy's like, no, we have to go home.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go home.
Can't go home. Yeah. And the only way he ended up leaving Neverland was, he was chasing his shadow. Like I'm
Mhm.
telling you, dog. Y'all holler at me. Whoever want to do this film, y'all holler. Y'all come see me, man. Y'all come
That's
see me.
somebody need to do that. Like
Yeah,
for real
that'll be
talk.
dope, man. That'll be dope. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all think about Viola Davis being in which one? What is it? The Ballad of Songbirds and
The
Snakes.
Ballad of Songbirds.
Yeah, yeah. I think this gonna be dope though. They can't do like they didn't do no wrong in none of those films. You know what I'm saying? And it
Because
wasn't
the
over the top
director.
either.
Yeah, who look the director for the last three films is directing this one.
It was I don't know those films are, to me kind of flawless.
Yeah.
It's some flawed points in the story a little bit, but like
Hmm.
the cinematography top notch.
Yep.
The actors, I mean, this put
The
the
costumes,
costumes, all of that. Like yeah, the flamboyancy of it, all of that. It was
like he embodied what the
books
book
he's
says.
trying to
You know what I'm
convey
saying?
there.
You could
Mhm.
tell by each district like who the rich were and who the
Who the
poor
poor
were.
were, yeah, yeah,
There was no misunderstanding about who was rich and who was poor in that movie.
yeah. Nah, that was I dug it, man. I dug it. I dug it. Let's get on. Let's get on with the get on. Oh, but yeah, y'all let us know. Hit the comments.